a content creator for the past 3 years, going to 4 years, and I believe that I have some credibility to share some things that can help you get started as an aspiring content creator. Also, I started because I was passionate about public speaking. Like I always say here, I wanted a platform to actually express myself, but along the line I realized that content creation was way beyond the need or the desire to speak in public. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, you are absolutely welcome. My name is Isioma Ojime, and if you love what you see on the channel, please do well to smash the subscribe button for more wholesome content, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube gets to recommend it to more people. Okay, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that you need to get started as a content creator, and towards the end of this video I would share some juicy things that you can start doing to earn money as a content creator, even if you're not monetized on that platform. So you need to get a pen and a paper so that you can jot things down and take things away. I started as a YouTube content creator, and just last year I started taking my Instagram page more seriously, and this year I am on TikTok, right? This is to say that you really cannot start with every platform at the same time. You need to focus. You can pick 1 or 2 platforms and then start with them. As you grow and gain some level of stability on these platforms, you can spread your tent to other platforms. But don't try to overwhelm yourself by being on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You're really going to experience burnout, and you don't want that for yourself at the beginning of your journey. Okay, I also started content creation because I genuinely had a passion to reach young people. I wanted to impact young people. I wanted to let people of my age see that they could make the right decisions even at a young age. And that takes me to my first point, which is you need to have the right mindset. If you really want to start content creation, you need to have the creator's mindset. I like to call it the creator's mindset because for me, the creator's mindset literally means having the mindset of somebody who is innovative, who has the ability to bring ideas to life. Another way you can see it is God is the creator of the heaven and earth, and you are made in the image and likeness of God. That means everything that God can do, you can do through his son Jesus Christ. So you have the capacity to create, you have the capacity to be innovative, and that is why I want you to have the creator's mindset. You need to treat content creation like a business. Yes, look out for profitability. Don't start just because of the money. I'll get there in the latter part of this video. I see content creation as a digital real estate. It doesn't appreciate immediately, it takes time. And also, when you are starting, your family members may not be your biggest fan initially. In fact, you should be thinking global. Be thinking of your content reaching people in Kenya, South Africa, USA, UK, and all over the world. Your family members, the highest they will do is to support you because it is you or because they love you, but it's not sustainable because after they watch your first video, oh guys, I've started a YouTube channel, your succeeding videos, what is going to keep them coming back, if they will, is the value that you bring to the table. And that is if they are even your target audience. Your family members and even your loved ones, your friend might not necessarily be your target audience. It's okay if they don't support you. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that make you stop, okay? Another thing about having the creator's mindset is that you need to know your why, like I said, and you need to have a strategy, a plan for your content, so that you're not just posting randomly, and you can build a personal brand in the course of creating content and not necessarily just posting here and there and jumping on every trend that comes your way. Identify the kinds of content you want to create. What content style, what content approach do you want to have for your content? Do you want to go for vlogs? Do you want to go for sit-down videos like this? Do you want to have like interviews or even a written form content? You can combine all of this together. Of course, for YouTube, I do both sit-down videos and vlogs. Do your research, combine and just be creative, but you need to identify what your major content style will be so that you can build an audience around that. When you're starting out initially, I would not advise that you niche down because it might box you a lot since you're still trying to figure out your path as a creator, except you're already very clear that, oh, you want to talk about tech reviews, you want to review iPhones, you want to review gadgets in general. But if you're not yet sure about what you want to do, for example, you want to be a lifestyle creator, I would not exactly advise that you niche down. Just focus on maybe the vlogs and try to put in a little bit of education so that there's relevance to your content. You're not just sharing your life, because it is when you give value to people that they begin to care about your personal life. Or what does she eat in a day? What does a day in her life look like? Where did she fix her nails and things like that? But you have to start with giving people value. You also need to take into cognizance your target audience. Personal branding. Like I said earlier, you need to understand that as you're posting, you're not just going to be posting randomly. You're posting with the aim of building a personal brand. And that was one mistake I made for a very long time. If you watched my video on why I am starting YouTube all over again, you would have more context as to what I'm explaining right now. So please don't post randomly. Have a strategy. Know your target audience, know the kind of people you want to speak to, and shoot your shots, okay? In all you do, don't lose your authenticity. I know you want to learn from people. I know you have creators that you admire, but draw the line. Other people are taking, and your audience want to see you through your content. No matter how competitive that niche is, you can stand out by just being yourself and being good at what you do. However, when you're starting, you might want to look at doing something that is not really very much out there, like filling a gap or something that is not highly competitive, and then grow from there. You get the drill. Next up is that you have to use what you have. I am such an advocate for use what you have to get what you want. Because if I tell you guys how I started content creation, how I started here on YouTube, I can't even go into it. I was literally using Microsoft Word. Like, I would turn on my laptop and open Microsoft Word to give me lighting. I was using that as my additional lights in addition to my natural light, because I didn't have an LED light or a ring light as at the time, and I didn't even get one until like last year thereabout. Right now I'm using an LED light, a very big one, and I'm grateful for the growth. Right, you can even see that I'm filming this video in the night. This is 1:18 a.m. and I'm going to work this morning, but I decided to stay up to actually make this video so that I can serve you guys, so you have no excuse. Now back to what I was saying. For me, I would advise, if you want to start, invest in a microphone first. I know many times we're like, oh, I want to get a camera, I want to get an iPhone, I want to get lighting. No, those things can actually be improvised. With your lighting, you can improvise with natural light. For your camera, you just need a phone with a good camera. Before now, I was using my Samsung A13 to vlog, to film, and do every single thing. But my audio was bad. In fact, somebody had to call it to my attention one day that she would like to buy me a microphone. And while I felt good, I felt like, wow, is it that bad? So if you want to start, if you must invest in anything, I would advise that you invest in the audio quality. Because even if the video is not good enough, if the audio is good, people will still listen. But if the audio is bad and the video is good, especially with YouTube, that you hardly do subtitles in the editing and things like that, because it's a longer video compared to Instagram Reels, where you can easily do auto captions and subtitle your videos. Trust me, you want to invest in a microphone, but don't put pressure on yourself at first. Just start with what you have. Use the back camera of your phone. This is the first time I'm actually using my back camera to film a YouTube video. I've been using the front camera of my iPhone 11 Pro, but today I said, because I'm making this video, I will use my back camera so that I can show you guys the difference. The best way to learn about how to create content on a particular platform is from that platform, or it's from creators on that platform. So the best way to learn about how to grow your channel on YouTube is to learn from YouTubers on YouTube. Subscribe to channels like this. I recommend channels like vidIQ, TubeBuddy, Kelechi Ngbamena, Annie Dube, K3 Manning. There's so many of them. Just check and you would see the one that suits you and get a lot of tips on how to create content and grow your channel or grow your page, as the case may be. Hey you, yes you need to be committed and consistent at your craft. Don't say you want to start content creation and you're showing up once in a month. How would you grow? First of all, you have to prove to the algorithm that you're putting out relevant content and your content is relevant enough to be recommended to your target audience. And you need to be consistent for the algorithm to even notice you, not to talk of now distributing your content to your desired target audience. Secondly, people will never take you seriously until they see how seriously you take what you do. So that's why I said at the beginning that your friends and family may not be your biggest supporters. Don't worry about them. Maybe much later, when you now finally blow, many of them will now try to start identifying with you. My point is, you need to be consistent. You need to show up for yourself. You're going to be your biggest cheerleader. As a matter of fact, you're going to be your first and only cheerleader for a long while. Truth be told, especially if you truly believe in what you do and nobody else is seeing the vision. It is not their vision, it is your vision. So run with it the way you are seeing it and the way God has put it in your heart. Always have the 3-point agenda in mind. What do I mean by this? When it comes to creating content, either on YouTube or any platform, the first thing you want to ensure is that they click. So you want to get them to click, you want to get them to watch, and you want to get them to be satisfied with what they have watched. Now, as regards getting them to click, this is a function of your thumbnails and your titles. How you title your video really goes a long way. I know you've probably heard this a lot, but I'm telling you for a fact. Because even though I watched a lot of videos and they kept saying thumbnails and titles, in fact, at some point I started getting frustrated. Like, you guys should say something else. I'm tired of hearing thumbnails and titles because I was not getting the result I desired. I felt like I was improving my thumbnails and my titles, but I was still not getting visibility. But guess what? I was not even doing half of it. It is now that I am taking into cognizance and learning how to spice up my thumbnails and my titles a little bit that I'm really seeing results. and more importantly, getting them to watch and be satisfied. You don't want people to click on your videos and click out, or click on your blog and click out, because there is no hook, there is nothing to keep them watching or reading, or as the case may be. Now we call this the hook. The first 30 seconds of your video will determine whether people will keep watching or not. So that matters a lot to YouTube. When YouTube recommends a video to an audience and they click on it, YouTube will check, is this person watching for longer than 2 minutes, longer than 3 minutes? And that's what we call average view duration. The longer people spend watching your videos here on YouTube, the faster and more likely you are to get monetized. So you want to ensure that you don't have a boring start. That's why you see when you click on my videos, I'm not starting with hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm most likely starting with something I've already said in the video that I just cut out and put at the beginning. Yeah, that's a strategy to keep your audience watching. Okay, so you don't lose your audience. You want them to click, you want them to watch, and you want them to be satisfied. The satisfaction comes with their engagement. Are they liking the video? Are they leaving a comment below? Are they sharing? You have to put all this into consideration. So constantly check your analytics, constantly check the back end of your content to see what is working for your page and what is not, so that you can know where and how to improve. Feedback is very important to you as a creator, and you cannot afford to neglect it. Batch create and have a content plan. This is quite similar to what I said about having a schedule, but this time around it is going to help your consistency. You want to post at least once every week, which I recommend. If you're a YouTuber, try to show up at least once every week. If you can do more than that, please do. Maybe one long form content and one short form content, but you must try to show up at least every week. If your schedule is too tight, work towards bi-weekly. Now, one of the things that can help you is batch creating. What do I mean by this? Film your videos in bulk, in batches, so to say. Like, you have time to film, script a lot of video ideas, at least 2 to 3 video ideas, and film them at once, so that you know that all you just have to do is edit. Because the whole setting up and sitting down, you guys saw all it took for me to actually set up and film this video. You saw all the back end work I had to do. If you have to do that for every single video, it's going to be strenuous. Also, some of the platforms that you can use for your content planning are Notion. You can also use Excel. You can plan your content calendar at the beginning of every month using Excel. You can also use Microsoft Word if you know how to do like rows and columns on Microsoft Word. You can use your notes in your phone or your laptop, your notepad and things like that. I mostly use my notes, so I just write a list of topics that I want to work on in the month, or I have planned in my head, or I've researched and things like that. And I just pick them one after the other. Plan to film, do it, create, edit, and post. So do whatever works for you. You can also have a journal, a planning journal or a planner specifically for that purpose, where you have topics written out, the day of the week is supposed to go out, or the month, and things like that. Develop your storytelling skills. Content creation is all about storytelling. How relatable is your content? How inspiring, how educative, how entertaining is your content? Enough to keep people watching. Learn how to present yourself on camera, and it only happens by consistent practice. By the way, I have an ebook titled The Confident Speaker. It's an ultimate guide to public speaking. Guys, if you have been able to watch me up to this point, then there's something I'm definitely doing differently. Because somebody who doesn't have good public speaking skills might completely lose their audience's attention span at the beginning of the video, or not too long after they start watching. I've gotten a lot of comments like, oh Ifeoma, you're so eloquent, you speak so well. Thank you very much. But there's a secret behind that, or rather there's secrets behind that, which I have shared in my ebook. It's an ultimate guide to public speaking. I really want you to get better at what you do, and I want you to become the best creator that you can be in your industry and for yourself. So get my ebook today. Click the link in the description below to download my ebook right away and get started. If you are able to apply everything I shared in that book, trust me, guys, I'm not even lying. You're going to be on your way to becoming a better public speaker, in person and on camera. Your presentation is just one aspect. You actually have your video editing, how you edit your videos using sound effects, how you use music. Music is very powerful. I don't know if you've ever watched a lifestyle vlog where there's no music. It doesn't give emotion. Like, it's just going to be very plain. You know, where I want you to feel relaxed in my vlog, I'm going to use a relaxation sound. Where I want you to feel excited, I'm going to use an exciting sound. In my last vlog, where I announced that I got a job and, you know, took you guys along in my work retreat, I was very intentional about how I used sound at every point in my video while I was editing. The part where I was packing and leaving the room, I was quite emotional. If If you notice, I used a very relaxing background sound, and at the end somebody commented and said it was such a relaxation vlog that I needed to watch, and I'm like, yes, that was the emotion I wanted to pass through that video. I wanted you to be able to relax, get a drink, get a popcorn, sit back and watch. So you need to think of the kind of emotion you want to communicate to your audience before creating a particular content, whether it is written or video. This does not just apply to video. Even when you are writing, there's a way you will write that your audience will be able to read into your mind. Do you know it's possible? Your use of words, use your figures of speech, just be very creative. So for your video editing, I recommend the CapCut app or the iMovie app. Some people also use InShot, but I'm not really a fan, but you can also try it out. But I highly recommend CapCut. You can download it on your phone as an app and on your laptop as a software. That's the good thing. So if you have a MacBook, good for you. You have access to Final Cut Pro. And don't try to outsource your video editing initially. How much do you have that you want to be paying a video editor? Use this as an opportunity to start learning video editing. Yes, it might not be perfect at the beginning, but keep practicing. Watch videos on how to edit your videos better. There are tons of videos on YouTube teaching you how to edit. Take advantage of it, okay? Also, as regards your storytelling skills, you need to shift your focus from the algorithm to people. I know I was saying things like, oh, the algorithm, but the truth is, focus more on people. Gone are the days where SEO was so much of a big thing, especially here on YouTube. And by SEO, I mean search engine optimization. It's still very relevant to how well your videos perform or how well your blogs or your content performs generally. However, it is not the most important thing nowadays, especially here on YouTube. You see that creators are more flexible with how they title their videos now. They are more personal with it. It's because they want to connect with you as their target audience. They want to spark up an emotion in you. So focus more on creating people-centered content than algorithm-centered content. So it can fit into the algorithm, but package it in a way that appeals to people such that when they see it, it's not too robotic in nature, but it's something that appeals to their emotions and they want to click on it. Oh my goodness, I'm so passionate about this. Guys, I love teaching and sharing knowledge. I'm sure you must have noticed by now. And that reminds me, I'm going to share something towards the end of this video, something very important. So you want to watch till the end, okay? Now to the part that you have been waiting for. How you can get paid as a content creator, even if you're not monetized on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, because I know that these platforms even have restrictions for us here in Nigeria. Thank God for YouTube. YouTube will always have my heart. Of course, I'm not expecting you to be monetized since you're just starting out. There are other ways you can actually earn money in dollars. To be honest, I'm not one of those people that will come and tell you, oh, I've made 6 figures. I've made 7 figures from creating. It's possible. However, I've not gotten to that point. So I'm not going to come and lie to you. I'm also on this journey to making money from content creation. I have made some good money, but I believe that there's still a lot I can tap into. And I'll just be sharing a few things with you so that you can look into it or have it in perspective as you begin your journey as a content creator. But let me strike the balance. Like I said at the beginning, don't let your focus be about the money or be on the money. Have it in the plan, because you don't want to have a business that is not profitable in the long run, right? And who says that the channel of your impact cannot also be your source of income? It can be. And with this YouTube, we're going to achieve both. We're going to make impact, we're going to make money. So the first thing is brand sponsorships. This basically means that brands pay you to promote their products or service in your videos. So basically having your videos being sponsored by brands. When you're starting out as a content creator, you can actually accept PR, that is like free gifts, free products from brands in exchange for making videos for them. But as you go on, put a price on it. Know when to stop collecting products when they're not paying you. Don't do free services. You can't do free services forever. It's not closed that is to pay bills. Is it closed? It's not closed. You can collect it at the beginning because you're just starting out. But over time, especially when your audience starts growing, they're more loyal, you are getting more engagement on your videos. Get your rate card and your media kit. Your rate card is like your CV. Your media kit is like your CV, where you have your price, why they should work with you, demographics of your audience, basically the value you can offer, everything. Put it. So once a brand reaches out to you, just send it to them. Or when you're pitching to a brand, you can send it to them as well. You can pitch to brands or send them emails. The highest they will do is say no or not even answer you. We move, right? Go to the next one. Don't give up. Keep doing that. But I like to say, put your house in order before you start inviting guests. So make sure that your content is focused. You're building a personal brand first before you now start reaching out to brands, because no brand will want to invest in a creator that is not consistent or will not yield returns at the end of the day. So if you're still watching at this point of the video, then it's obvious that you are really interested in starting content creation. I can see your zeal. I can feel it already. I really want to help you though. So if you're interested in learning from Isioma Ojeme, that is from me, about the nitty-gritties of content creation, the secrets that have kept me consistent here, putting out content for 3 years plus. If you want to learn everything I know about content creation, as well as how to navigate your journey, how to earn from what you do, how I have done it over the years, and how I still look forward to doing it, click the link in the description of this video to actually sign up to my waiting list. Basically, you're just going to be putting in your email address so that when the registration for my class is live, you'll be the first to know. Okay, that class is going to be wholesome. I'm literally going to be pouring myself out. If you think you have gained value from this video, this is just the beginning. In that class, I'm going to be holding your hand and literally walking you step by step for a few days. Join the waiting list, because when we reach the limit, I will close it here. So if you really want to be a part of it, then please join us. I look forward to seeing you in class. The next way that you can earn as a creator, even when you're not monetized, is through affiliate marketing. There's so many platforms that offer affiliate marketing programs where you basically just get an affiliate link to promote a product on their platform, and then you get a commission when anybody purchases that product or service using your affiliate link. There's Jumia affiliates, there's Upwork, Unicaf, there's Seller, there's Amazon. You can just do your research. Although some affiliate networks are kind of limited or restricted to a certain kind of creators, but explore, do your research, and find the one that works for you and your audience. High paying commissions through freelancing on Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com. There's so many freelancing platforms that you can sign up to, and you can offer services in video editing, writing, even thumbnail designing or graphics designing generally. Just whatever it is that you're good at or you are interested in offering services in, put it there, set up your bio, pitch to clients. You do your best to get the gig. It might not be easy, especially on Upwork. It's highly competitive, but I believe that if you take courses, if you watch videos on how to get gigs on Upwork, I have gotten a gig on Upwork before, so I know you can too, and I've earned money in dollars on Upwork. I've not been consistent because of work and everything, but it is possible. I'm telling you, it is possible because I know firsthand. Okay, so yeah, jump on freelancing as well. It's a good opportunity for you to earn as a creator. Also, you can create an online product or merch, right? Something that people can easily order online and pay and then get shipped to them, or even like ebooks, digital product. Create a product around your niche that people can easily pay to download and of course have access to. That's another way to earn money as a creator. You can upload your digital products on Seller. That's a very good platform. I use that for my ebook. And the last but not the least is that you can host master classes on what you're already known for. So if you're known for content creation or guiding or helping content creators, you can host a class on this and help people, basically selling your knowledge, or even create a one-on-one consultation platform for people to pay you so that they can have access to speaking with you and getting one-on-one consultation from you. See, there are so many ways. It's just all about packaging, knowing your onions, and positioning yourself in a place of authority and in a place of expertise, even though you might not necessarily be an expert. Truth be told, that's what is making them stand out and making you buy into whatever it is they're selling to you. I hope you found this helpful. Like I said, a whole lot of juicy things in this video. To let me know how much you appreciate this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. What is it you're going to be doing differently? What tip are you going to be implementing? And also, what did I miss? Give me some more tips in the comment section so that our aspiring creators can learn from you as well. Some of the things that you also do on your end to create better content and be consistent, let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with a friend, a creator you know, or an aspiring one. Share it with them right now, at least one person, okay? And don't forget to join my wait list for my content creation masterclass, which will be coming up very soon. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and thank you for staying to the end of this video. I will see you in my next video. Please make sure you watch any of the videos on your screen. Bye.